From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. Here's the names of our storms in the Atlantic so far for the 2023 season. And as you probably remember, Don was a hurricane briefly over the weekend. So 4 names so far. We're watching this little area here. It's just east of the Bahamas, but Hurricane Center doesn't really give this any opportunity for further development. Also watching this area coming off the African coast. They do give this one a low chance of further development, but officially about a 30% chance of developing over the next several days. Here's one of our longer range models. This is the GFS, and it does develop this system into something it looks like towards the end of the weekend and into the beginning of next week. And you'll notice it kind of turns it more towards the north and east. I will say the European model really doesn't develop it into anything. So you do have some guidance suggesting this could turn into something, and some other guidance that's saying, nah, it's not going to turn into anything. So something we'll continue to monitor. But as of right now, not a big deal to anyone. 94 degrees yesterday in the capital city. No rain in the capital city, but there was like 1 or 2 showers across the Midlands on Tuesday. Expecting dry weather today, but as you kind of look ahead, our average high temperature does drop to 92 degrees on Saturday, or at least the 29th. So on average, our temperatures should be cooling off a little bit. No records today. 102, that was set in 1914. 60 is the record low set in 1911. There may be a shower or two. I mean, you probably count them on one hand. We'll say less than isolated. So maybe a stray shower, but for the most part, we're not expecting much in the way of rainfall. If you do get that random shower, maybe even that rumble of thunder, just consider yourself lucky, because it's going to be pretty dry. Even Thursday, pretty dry weather. There may be an added shower or thunderstorm along the coastal region of South Carolina, and that'll be the same thing for Friday as well. So far for the month of July, we've gotten 50 or 5 and 55 hundredths of an inch of rain. That is an inch and 32 hundredths above normal. So far for the month of July, we're doing pretty good as far as those rainfall totals are concerned. Again, not expecting much in the way of rainfall today, mostly sunny skies. Otherwise, with those highs in the mid-90s, heat index values will make it feel a touch hotter. That's going to be the case again for your Thursday. So maybe you're going to be lucky enough to head to our area lakes. The weather's looking pretty good. Beach forecast, not bad either, with highs in the mid to upper 80s, low 90s, both Wednesday and Thursday. Low risk for rip currents. Certainly great news if you are going to be along the coastal region of South Carolina, but as always, you want to swim near a lifeguard and remember to heed the advice of the beach patrol. Heat index values, though, will be climbing as our air temperatures stay pretty consistent. Upper 90s to near 100 degrees, probably low 100 degree range Thursday, maybe up to 105 on Friday. Here's our 7-day forecast. Air temperatures, again, pretty consistent, mid-90s. Those rain chances do increase over the weekend. Small chance for a pop-up shower or storm on Saturday. We'll call it isolated in nature. And then a small chance for a little bit of rain on Sunday as well. Temperatures do drop down a little bit for the start of the new work week. Coastal forecast, basically the same thing, with temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees upstate, maybe a touch hotter. And then it does cool off in the upstate Monday into Tuesday. Notice those temperatures dropping into the lower 90s for highs. 8 to 14 days out, here's the forecast. Warmer than normal conditions, August 2nd through August the 8th. So looks like this heat and humidity is going to stick around, at least in our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook.